So Malbon Golf just released the first drop from their Spring-Summer 2025 collection. A beautiful set of clothing, all inspired by the Côte d'Azur, or the Azure Coast. So the French Riviera, Monaco, Monte Carlo, an area of the world known for its refined opulence and luxurious beauty. And the clothing reflects that perfectly. There's this awesome motif of azure blue and yellow gold that's used throughout the collection. It starts off in your face in this really nice Belle Epoque architectural style patterning on the Riviera set before being moved back to the liner of the more refined Le Club du Malbon jacket. And then it's as if these colors are disembodied from the patterns themselves and just strewn throughout the rest of the piece, whether it's the stitching on the polo or the logoing of the hat. It even makes an appearance on the off-teal seersucker set. It's not the largest collection ever, but it's enough SKUs and there's enough difference from piece to piece that it's almost an entire wardrobe for your days in Saint-Tropez. What I think is the coolest part about this collection is that it is the most definite example of Malbon's insane chameleonic ability to go from world to world, medium to medium, brand to brand, and somehow completely blend in with their surroundings every time. Just 2 weeks ago, Malbon was making headlines because Jason Day played around in sweatpants and a sweatshirt. And now they come out with a collection inspired by one of the fanciest locations in the whole world. And both feel as natural as the next, as did Chinatown Market, as did Willie Nelson, as did Palm Tree Crew, Budweiser, Curb Your Enthusiasm. This ability to take the Malbon brand and logo and marketing and have it fit into so many different mediums and worlds, to me, all comes from the fact that Malbon Golf holds their mission to make golf so dope, so unique, so cool, so fresh, so close to their chest. No matter what they do is an extension of that mission. It is so ingrained in the culture of the company. And I also think that it's kind of a glimpse of what the future of golf clothing will be. If you took golfers 20 years ago and showed them Malbon or Eastside or Metalwood or Students or Manners or Putwell, they'd be like, what the hell? We're not wearing this on the golf course. And now it's starting to become more and more and more part of the game. When I first looked at this Côte d'Azur collection, only 2 pieces stood out to me as ready for the golf course, the polos. Everything else was too casual or too fancy. But everything that's deemed traditional golf clothing is centuries-old rules upheld by people who are almost a century old themselves. And I can only imagine in 20 years what golf course clothing will look like. And I think Malbon is pushing towards a world where it's anything you want it to be. For those who look out for details, you may have noticed that Malbon Golf is slowly shifting away from being just a golf brand, even so far as to having their website be branded as malbon.com. And I think that this is part of their mission, moving towards a world where anything they create can be considered golf clothing, no matter what it looks like or what it is. That is what we're moving to as a whole. And I think Malbon's ability to fit from medium to medium is just a small glimpse of what brands will look like in the future, especially in the golf space. The Côte d'Azur collection released today. It's online now for men and women. It's a beautiful set of pieces, and it really just speaks to not just Malbon Golf as a brand, but the direction that I think at least golf fashion is moving as a whole. Check it out. It's just some really beautiful stuff, and go play some golf.